it's Charene the Adventure Queen, County 10, and meteorologist Dave Lipson, our wacky weather guy. We are back here, Dave. Tell the folks, what experiment are we doing today?
Here we are on a day where we're knee-deep in stratus, and we're going to find out how much moisture is lodged up in the snowpack. So what I'm going to do is
use this cylinder contraption that you see at a bank. You didn't take that from a bank, did you?
No, it actually came from the National Weather Service. It's an official
awesome
orange gauge. So let's get started. Okay, first what we have to do is figure out what the average snow depth is. So where we're going to take the sample from. Here it's 13 inches. Here it's 14.
That's a snow pile, Dave.
Oh, okay, let's go back here. Depth perception, 13 inches. 13, so it looks like the average is right about here, 13 inches. So now, take the cylinder. Thank you, Charene.
You're welcome.
And we don't need those quite yet.
I will hold on to these.
Though.
Assistant Charene.
Assistant Charene. And there's the tape measure now. This is where we measured the average 13 inches. So we're gonna cram this in there all the way in. We're gonna dig a hole around the perimeter of the cylinder. And I'm all the way down to bare grass. Dig a hole wide enough around the cylinder so that I can safely cup my hand underneath the cylinder like this. Make sure nothing falls out. Very carefully pull it out. A little bit got out. Let's put it back in here. The bottom layer of the snowpack is very old and crusty from previous snowstorms. I think we're looking at like a 5-layer snowpack from 5 different storms. And the deeper you go, the harder it is. Now, what we're going to do is melt the snow down, and then we're going to pour the water, once it's melted, into the funnel, which we're put on top of the cylinder, and this will be inside the cylinder. Pour the water, the melted snow, in the funnel, through the tube, and then we'll start measuring it with the graduated numbers on the tube. Ready?
All right, now we're going to measure the water into the beaker from the snow melt and find out how much actual moisture is in the snowpack.
Here we go. It's like 0.97.
All right, and our ending conclusion is, Dave?
1.91 inches was lodged up in that snowpack right outside the studio. So what that means is, if all that melted today in one day, it would be like having a rainstorm delivering almost 2 inches of rain on frozen ground, and that would create quite a bit of runoff.
Well, we'll have more wacky weather experiments with Dave, and of course you can always hear his updates on the County 10 radio station.